The wind and rain of autumn are in full swing in the UK, but in Italy the skies are blue and the sun is shining. So what better place to test the new drop-top Ferrari 488 Spider? Based on the recently launched 488 GTB, the Spider gets the same styling and aerodynamic overhaul, while under the skin it gets the same incredibly powerful 660 brake horsepower twin-turbo V8 engine and subtle suspension and software upgrades. But of course the most obvious change is the addition of a folding metal hardtop that can be stowed behind the rear seats at the touch of a button.
Of course there's more to the Spider than just its stunning performance and glorious noise, because the roof itself has been very cleverly integrated, so it takes around 14 seconds to lower and it weighs around 25 kilograms less than an equivalent fabric top would. There's also a 3-stage wind deflector here at the back, which means that when it's fully raised you get virtually no buffeting. Even on the motorway it means you can hold a conversation with the roof down, lower it and you just get closer to that glorious noise. And with the roof up, well, because it's a folding metal hardtop, it's pretty much as refined as the standard coupe. So with the roof folded, that means you're closer to that controversial twin-turbo V8. Now, some people have said it doesn't sound quite like a Ferrari V8 should, and it has lost just a tiny bit of the naturally aspirated unit's top-end anger, but for most of the time it sounds just like you'd expect a Ferrari V8. So, second gear, out of the corner, get on the gas and oh, the noise, it's just absolutely animalistic. It starts with a sort of low growl and it just ends up with that typical Ferrari V8 howl right at the top of the revs. And of course, with 660 horsepower and 670 newton meters of torque, the performance is explosive. It doesn't matter what gear you're in, what speed you're going, put your foot down and this thing just absolutely flies. You start to think there can be no way that you'd ever want to go faster on the road than this car. And of course, the performance is aided by the improved 7-speed twin-clutch gearbox, which is 30% faster on the upshifts, 40% faster on the downshifts, and it means you just get these seamless, instant changes the moment you pull on the paddle. And because Ferrari's engineers have managed to keep torsional rigidity for the Spider the same as the coupe, the handling is almost unaffected, and that means you get the same razor-sharp, quick steering. It's very light but utterly precise. And in combination with the adaptive dampers, it means the Ferrari rides bumps. You're waiting for the impact, you're waiting for the crash, and yet, especially with the suspension in the bumpy road setting, it just filters out the bumps as if you're in some sort of S-Class limousine. Ferrari's side slip control is more advanced now, so we're on to the second generation. It gives you a little bit of slip, but even with all the controls turned off, it's just, well, it's an animal, basically, but the balance is just absolutely sublime, and so intimidating is the wrong word. You definitely know you're in a big wide Ferrari, but you just throw it round with so much abandon. It's amazing how they've managed to do it. Only in Italy can you drive a Ferrari like this. Oh, the noise, the speed, the power. I need to lie down.
Of course the 488 Spider makes plenty of sense under the sunny Italian skies, but it'll work just as well back in Britain. The addition of a folding hardtop heightens the excitement and gets you even closer to the Ferrari's remarkable engine. Better still, it's virtually as sharp to drive as the coupe and just as easy to live with. At £204,400 it's not cheap, but then when it comes to high performance wind in the hair thrills, the stunning 488 Spider is in a class of its own. Click the video on the left to watch our review of the Ferrari 488 GTB, and click the video on the right to watch our onboard lap in a Ferrari F12 with F1 driver Kimi Räikkönen. Click the play button to watch our latest video, and click on our logo to subscribe.